according to them. But then Swamiji remained starving for many days without food as he was not allowed inside hotels. And a white man, that is his disciple, came and asked him, Swamiji, why don't you tell that you are an Indian and enter into the hotel? Then Swamiji said, I don't want to lower a Negro and even uplift an Indian, my own countryman, because there is no development possible without lowering others. This is a valuable advice not only by Swamiji but also it was insisted in my 6th standard every day by mother, because I have a little brother. I used to kid him and he'll always cry. And for this cause I have taken Swamiji's advice to not be a person who lowers others. The next thing is service. Being a student of Vivekananda Vidyalaya, I was repeatedly insisted upon service. First, what is service and how a service is to be done? Swamiji explains that Atmano Mokshartam Jagat Hitayacha, that is, the integration of the self along with the good for the masses. That is how service is to be done, says Swamiji. These are the values which I want to follow, not because that other values are not necessary, but these are the prime requirements because I lack in these values.
If you don't kid your kid brother, then whom will you kid? See, you are obviously enjoying the attention you are getting, but you are forgetting the basics. The poor kid brother, if he doesn't get a sisterly love, then he will become an antisocial element. So what you have been doing is right. So like that, where do you draw the line?
I kick him when he plays video games. I kick him when he
No,
watches
let's not kick. Don't say kick, say kid. Okay, there's a difference between kick, then it becomes violent. I'm talking kid, yet you can have fun, you can tease your brother, but then beyond that it's not right. So don't bring in poor Swamiji because you have been doing what you think is correct, and at your age it is fine and acceptable. After all, you are also a human being.
No, sir. I kid him because he must understand what he has made is a mistake.
Okay, fine.
That will create an impact on him.
Not very powerful. Right.
No, I am the eldest.
Right. Induvadi, you explained all the values which you wanted, and you spent a lot of time on many of them, except one aspect which you just glossed over: self-renewal. You just said, I will believe in self-renewal. What do you mean by that? How do you propose to do it? Have you been doing it up till now? What do you understand by self-renewal?
Self-renewal. Recently in my school, in front of my school, there was an accident. A boy died. Actually, myself and my friends were traveling by the road. It is a highway road. It is a national highway, CTH road, Chennai-Tirupati High Road. There was nobody to save the boy, and even the teachers were not informed about this accident. My friends, after witnessing such a cruel incident, began to cry. But then I was also very much disturbed and I was stunned, and I put on my cycle and started crying on the road. And then, what is that makes me to cry? It's not wailing on his death helps others. It's that service which helps others. So we all collected ourselves and we tried to inform the teachers, and but in our local areas they were not allowed to admit that boy, but he died.
Okay, let me just start off. The major difference between Vahini 2 months ago and Vahini who I am right now is that I have acquired many qualities from Swami Vivekananda, and that's why I am here to speak to you about whatever I learned from Swamiji. First and foremost, faith, having faith in oneself. Swamiji, I'm telling this within quotes, that is, Swamiji said the same thing. And according to the old religions and traditions, an atheist is a person who does not believe in God. But according to the new religions and traditions, an atheist is a person who does not believe in himself. And a person who does not believe in himself does not attain salvation. This is what he said. And these powerful words just asked me a question. Do I believe in myself? Do I believe in whatever I'm doing? And now I do realize what I'm doing and why am I here to face all of you and express my views. I do believe in myself. Point number 2. He was absolutely fearless. As my friend RP just narrated in Monkey Incident, I thought of him narrating the same thing. But now something else strikes me. He said, face the worst fears in your life. Whatever it is, just have the guts to face it. By facing it, they'll just flee from you. One of the major fears which I had was stage fear. I was just not able to stand in front of people and talk. I used to pant, I used to sweat like anything. I had no confidence. But now, I think I have improved considerably. And that's why I'm here in front of you. The third thing which he spoke about was perseverance and determination. He spoke about perseverance and said, whatever may be the situation, you must have the guts to face it and never give it up. And there's this word called impossible. Many people keep using this word called impossible. But my interpretation of this word called impossible, by adding one apostrophe after I am possible. There's nothing in the world which is impossible. Anything can be conquered if you have the guts. And the fourth point which he spoke about was determination and perseverance. And the fourth thing which he spoke about was working hard. You really have to work hard and have a fixed goal in your mind. Without a goal, you just can't do anything in life. And I need to express my point of view about what he said about having a fixed goal. You need to lay out a proper strategy and a proper goal. A person, according to me, it is this way. A person who fails to plan is a person who plans to fail. So that's why I've organized my thoughts in such a way that I'm the most effective in front of you all. And as a true leader, all these points which I just mentioned now is what has made a major impact in my life. All these points have made a big impact in my life. But a true leader is a person who does not think about his well-being. A true leader is a person who thinks about his masses, right? So, what has Swamiji spoken about the masses? He has to be saluted for his intense compassion. Compassion can be put this way. It is a true sense of commitment that one has towards his country. And it is a true sense of commitment that one has towards mankind. And what? Okay. As a compassion, I just want to tell you, I'm so driven by his compassionate qualities, at the same time as goal-setting qualities also, that I've planned out my long-term goals as well as my short-term goals. Long-term goals. I have to become an IAS officer, I will become an IAS officer. Without which, and when I have that power and authority in my hand, what will I do? I will do three things. The first thing which I shall do, I shall abolish all these blood-sucking parasites who are just, removing all the wealth from our country. Wealth, not the true sense. I'm talking about child labor. The people who are indulging in child labor and getting work done from small, innocent children. The second thing, what will I do? I will impart education. Education is something which is indelible, right? Education, money can come today, money can go tomorrow. It is just unpredictable. But education is something, once you are educated, what do you think? Once you are educated, the education remains with you forever. I will impart education among the less privileged people. The third thing, and the most important thing, whenever I talk about this, a tear just trickles down my eyes. But I have no option but to say this. I will fight corruption. I will fight corruption. Corruption is something which has affected me beyond any extent. Yesterday, in the previous session, I was asked about corruption. But I did not open it out that time because I wanted to reveal the true sense of corruption today. What is corruption? It has made my life totally a different thing altogether because of corruption. The first thing which I fight, but I cannot abolish corruption because it is a global phenomenon. It's not a, national phenomenon, but it is a global phenomenon. Once I become an IAS officer, I shall fight corruption. Okay. So, as an initiation to end child labor, what am I doing? What am I doing right now? I came to know that in Sivakasi, that is during Diwali, there are a lot of people who force these innocent children to prepare these crackers and they just agonize them. They get bruised and all those things. since the day I came to know about this child labor and their, what do you say, inhumane attitude, I stopped celebrating Diwali. I just can't celebrate Diwali when I know that thousands of children are being bruised and beaten up and to do work.